All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, Scottie Pippen, class back at Michael Jordan's Last Dance. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Says Scottie Pippen's Memoir seems to throw some big Michael Jordan shade. Scottie Pippen is telling us his side of the Bulls dynasty, reading from his dynasty history, reading from New York Post. The Hall of Famer will expose stories I kept to myself for years in the tell-all Memoir Unguarded. Out this November, including his ring runs with the 90s Bull alongside Michael Jordan, which resulted in 6 championships. In the description of the book, Pippen appears to take a few jabs at Michael Jordan and his leadership skills, among other things. Simply put, without Pippen, there are no championship banners, let alone 6, hanging from the United Center's rafters. There are no Last Dance documentaries. The description reads, reference to Michael Jordan's docuseries, The 90s Bulls Championship, The Last Dance. There's no Michael Jordan as we know him. The 90s Bulls teams wouldn't exist as we know them. Pippen has publicly expressed his disdain for how the story was told in The Last Dance, a 6-part series which co-produced by Michael Jordan Jump 23 company. Quote, Pippen details how he cringed at being labeled Jordan's sidekick and discussed how he could have and should have received more respect from the Bulls management and media. The Unguarded description reads, quote, he discussed what it was like to dealing with Jordan on a day-to-day basis while serving as his real leader within the Bulls locker room. So they got the little picture from the gram. It says Pippen and Jordan were teammates in Chicago from 87 to 93. Again, 1995 to 1998 when he came back. Jordan presented Pippen when he was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2010. And the two reunited publicly in 2017 for an event at Jordan Flight School camp in California, though Pippen's feelings towards his old teammates seems to be turned sour after the release of The Last Dance, April 2020, which painted Pippen as a blatant number 2. Late last year, Pippen revealed he wasn't a fan of the documentary turned out. Quote, I don't think it was that accurate in terms of really defining the accomplishments in one of the greatest eras of basketball, but also by 2 of the greatest players, and one could even put aside and say the greatest team of all time, people told The Guardian. I didn't think those things stood out in the documentary. I thought it was more about Michael trying to uplift himself and be glorified. I think it also backfired to some degree that people got a chance to see what kind of personality Michael he explained. Pippen in an interview said he confronted Michael over his feelings about the documentary. I told him I wasn't too pleased. He accepted it. He said, hey, you're right. That was pretty much it, Pippen recalled. My thing is this, Scottie Pippen, you can see why that woman don't respect him. One of them chicks that hang with the Kardashian. You can see why she don't respect him. Scottie Pippen acting like a straight. Look, if you were, excuse me, someone's in my teeth. If you were in the number 2, then why wouldn't you went to Phoenix? I mean, when you went to Houston, y'all didn't win nothing. Why when you went to Portland, y'all gave up that 20+ lead to the to the Lakers? You know what I'm saying? If you were such a great leader, you were such a great number 1, why didn't you do it without Michael? You're 3 years younger than Michael, I think, somewhere around there. Why didn't you do it without Michael? When you had great teams, especially the Portland team, Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, Brian Grant, Steve Smith, shout out to him, from Detroit, Doughboy, Persian Doughboy, Ruben Patterson, Bonzi Wells, a young Jermaine O'Neal. Damn, man, oh, man. What was it? Hold on, let me see. You know, you just look like, dude. You had opportunities. You had opportunities to be the man. Have you beat the Lakers, they would have won a championship in Portland. We wouldn't even be having this discussion. You the one that had the championship pedigree. Check this roster out, bro. Rasheed Wallace, Steve Smith, Scottie Pippen, Bonzi Wells, older Arvydas Sabonis, Damon Stoudemire, Brian Grant, Deadlift Shrimp, older Shrimp, Jermaine O'Neal, young, Greg Anthony, Stacey Augman, Gary Grant. I thought the nigga name, Brian Grant and Gary Grant, two different things. Come on. Look at that roster. Come on, man. You know, he mad at Michael over the documentary. And we knew what The Last Dance was about. We knew it was a chance that Michael was trying to remind people, of his legacy. And trying to kind of compete with LeBron. We knew what it was. We knew he way better than LeBron. People that know basketball. We knew what it was. That's why that woman don't respect Scottie, bro. I see why. And this is a bitch tendency. Everybody know you the greatest number 2 of all time. You didn't change the perception in Houston. You didn't change the perception in Portland. You know, everybody know you the greatest number 2. You got mad because you number 2. And then also you had opportunity when Michael Jordan left. Without lying, then when he quit on the team, and Tony Kukoc hit the last shot, when you came up short versus the New York Knicks, a team that y'all usually beat on, come on, man. You can see why that woman don't respect Scottie. You can see why that woman don't respect Scottie. I said it again. You'll see why that woman going around publicly embarrassing Scottie, you know, messing with any and everybody, and Scottie don't say nothing publicly. You can see Scottie's a beta. He's never been an alpha, and it's okay to be a beta. Not everybody gonna be outgoing and aggressive and be a leader. Had Michael Jordan never came there, Scottie came there, the Bulls wouldn't have did shit neither. And Michael Jordan acknowledged he couldn't have done it without Scottie. He got mad because they showed when he quit and Kukoc cut the shot, and he's just sensitive, bro. You can see why that woman just running him around and making him look stupid, and he still ain't divorced her little dumb self. You can see. Scottie gets no respect from me. I didn't like Jordan coming up, but I respected him. Great player. You know, and you was a great player, but nigga, ain't nobody gonna see you as the equal to Michael Jordan. You were a better facilitator. You was a better defender, no doubt about it. But you had your shot with the Bulls when Michael left. Even when Michael came back versus Orlando, did you show up in that series and take the reins when Orlando beat him? No. I don't know how you could be assaulted, nigga. You a great player. You think might be the greatest perimeter defender, might be the greatest defender of all time. What else do Scottie want people to say? He want to throw roll. You want to be up there with LeBron and Magic and Bird and Jordan? No. You can't. Had you won in Portland, okay. Scottie proved he can win without Michael. We got to put him somewhere in the top 15, 10, maybe. You're not going to be there with Akeem and, like, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, all our social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way to reach me to Facebook and Instagram. We got Facebook group link there as well, too. If I advertise your channel, chop it up, whatever it may be. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Best way to donate, share the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.